All right, Seth, we're going to start with you here. Running backs. Let me update the graphic here while you do this. Give me your
Okay,
running backs. Who do you like as your pop
I didn't want to go
or your
and be
drop
the
or your lock? Excuse me.
classy Derrick Henry. Okay, that's easy. You know what? Give me, and this may be easy too, but he's getting his quarterback back. The defense looks good after losing a couple guys. I imagine they're going to draft a left tackle. Mike T's coming back. Give me Alvin Kamara. He's going to have a big season catching the ball out of the backfield from Jameis Winston.
From Ian Book.
Okay, well, let's chill out. He's going to run the ball. I'm thinking Kamara has a great season after not being the big name fantasy guy from last year. I think he is an absolute lock if you need a pick in the first round. If you want to pop, Travis Etienne. He's not really a running back, probably for sure. He's probably going to play the slot more, but he is listed as a running back. Look, coming off that Achilles injury, him and Trevor Lawrence got the college connection, like old Derek Carr and Tay over in Las Vegas. That's the college connection. So I think coming back, he's going to be one of Trevor Lawrence's favorite targets, and he's also going to get that work in the backfield. So that's your pop guy. And if you're looking for a drop, let me think.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of drops at running back this year.
Yeah, I really didn't have like a little turd on the list, but I'm going to go ahead and say Saquon Barkley. Stay away. Stay away from Saquon Barkley.
That's no offensive
line. Coming off injuries. Do we know what Daniel Jones is? They stink. Stay away from Saquon Barkley. That's my advice.
Today, Saquon Barkley said he's ready to silence the critics. Seth is a critic of Saquon Barkley here. Will Saquon silence Seth here? Barrett, give us your lock, pop, and drop at the running back position. Let's hear it.
All right. So my lock it in, okay, not really a big name, but a great up-and-comer and someone I think you should, very much consider taking late first. Depending on your drafts, Javonte Williams from the Broncos.
He was up there for me.
Yeah, I don't think Melvin Gordon's there. I didn't see him on the roster when I looked today. I don't know what.
Not signed, no.
So Javonte's going to be that dude with Russell Wilson. I mean, with all those receivers, like they're going to have to respect Russ in the pass. I think Javonte's going to have a big year, 1,000+ yards, a bunch of TDs, definitely an RB. Fringe one, definitely an RB2 if you can snag him. So Javonte Williams there for the lock it in.
He was a pop guy for me, but who's your pop guy now?
Okay. All right. Now, my sleeper here, Chase Edmonds from Miami. Okay. Let me tell you why.
We don't even know who's playing running back in Miami.
Listen, let me tell you why. This Mike McDaniel bringing this run. It is a running system into Miami. Okay, they've made improvements on the O-line. They're going to have to respect Tyreek, right, and Waddle. You can't keep 8 people in the box. No way in hell. So, and this is kind of messed up. I mean, he really becomes a lock if Mostert can't stay healthy. I think Chase
cannot.
Right. So that's kind of factoring into this decision a little bit. I'm not saying he's going to, get 1,000 yards, but he'll be a good flex. He can catch. I think he was the top running back for 20+ yards last year or on third down, third and long, 3rd and 10 pluses. He had the most like conversions and stuff from runs. So it's just a sleeper. Like I said, I don't believe it's a homer pick. I definitely think if he's available in the later rounds, you just give him a look. And I believe he will be RB1 starting off too. That's just my thoughts on it. And so, hey, Chase Edmonds, just check him out.
Who's the drop?
All right, this is a couple running. Don't get any Seahawks running backs. I don't care. Rashad Penny, Chris Carson. Every year they are underwhelming. They'll have little stints of good games and stuff, and then you pick them up or you want to start them, and then immediately when you start them, they either A, they'll get injured that game, or B, they stink. They'll get -5 yards with like a reception and 3 yards receiving. Like, just stay away from all Seahawks running backs. They haven't really ran the ball well since Marshawn Lynch left, and then they don't even have Russell Wilson. Like, so people are just going to be stacked. They're not going to have a run game. I'll call it right now. They'll be in the bottom 5 of rushing yards next year. Stamp that, double stamp it. So,
wow.
Yeah, don't take any Seahawks running.
All right. My takes on let me get the caption back up here as I drop some more fantasy football wisdom on you guys. Even though fuck Tuanon, he shouldn't have said I suck at fantasy football.
I think I won last year, but let's just clear the air.
It was a fluke, dude. I had a bad year. Injury riddled squad here. But the lock at the running back position.
JT.
Give me Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh no!
Get this guy out of here. Even the Cowboy fans like, what the hell are you doing?
Oh my. No, I hope you take Zeke early there.
Zeke is ready to silence the critics. That's a rebuilding offensive line. They got basically not new wide receiving core, but they're going to have to shift around without Amari out there. I don't think Dallas throws the ball 35 times a game anymore. I think they learn from their past mistakes and pound the rock here. Now, the Pollard Zeke combo
you should have said
Pollard. Nice combo.
Nope. You're going to get another video.
Ezekiel Elliott is the lock. He's not a early first rounder. He's a late first rounder.
He's going to draft him number 1. Vance Wilson with first pick in the fantasy draft of all fantasy drafts. Zeke Elliott.
I can't even see comments. Who's commenting?
Tyler Crawford said Vance is delusional. Just can't wait for him to draft number 1. Oof. Here we go. And then my excuse me. My pop, the running back that I think is going to pop is going to be James Conner. He re-signs with Arizona, assuming Kyler Murray plays, which he's going to. He'd be a fucking clown if he doesn't. James Conner scored the most touchdowns last season besides Alvin Kamara, who scored a bunch, and besides who else was it? Jonathan Taylor. Excuse me, Jonathan Taylor. It was Jonathan Taylor, not Kamara last year. Kamara was the year before. Excuse me.
Yes.
Look for James Conner to have another big year
without Chase Edmonds
the ball.
Now.
Touchdown reliant year.
He's the touchdown reliant. He reminds me of LeGarrette Blount with the New England Patriots. They get him down in the goal line, pound, tud, pound, tud. Here we go. And then my drop. Everyone was super high on this guy last year. Matt Ryan's not there this year. Cordell Patterson is going to be an absolute bust. So don't waste your time picking up. Everyone, Cordell he should have been first round pick last year. Don't waste a 4th rounder on this guy. He's not going to be nearly as good. Don't pick up Cordell Patterson.
Okay.
There you go. I think I stirred some pots with that one a little bit. So I honestly had to choose between Zeke and Najee, and I think Zeke makes a comeback. But I think Najee is probably like.
I'm surprised you didn't go Jonathan Taylor as the lock.
I was super obvious. I didn't want to be obvious.
That is I
didn't want to be obvious. Like, I'm giving you guys inside information here. I'm in Dallas Cowboys ear. You know, like Jerry Jones was back here in the ear, bud. Said we're going to run.
Jerry is a big fan of the show.
We're going to run the football.
Okay.
Jerry Jones. Dak throwing the ball 35 times last year a game. Won them some games, but also lost them some games. And I think Zeke.
We were in every game we lost. Okay, so
yeah, because you're throwing the ball fucking 35 times. No clock management. Mike
McCarthy line would have kicked the fucking field goals like he was paid to do.
No. Yeah. This is all on Mike McCarthy throwing the ball and old fucking Kellen Moore not running the ball, dude. They're not saving. They're not chewing time.
Well, I'm so glad
Zeke out there is not that. In trash time, feed Zeke. Look him to book over 1,200 yards rushing, 10 plus tuds.
Whatever.
Let's see that one.